This is Stay in the Light podcast, and I had a message I have to bring to you all before retiring. Sometimes things happen, and you don't know why they happen. However, in the process of these things happening, you are brought in contact with people. Sometimes it may be people from your past who you have not spoken with for whatever reason, and they have not spoken with you. I'm trying to speak this as truthful as possible without being personal. That's why I speak slowly. Because what come out of your mouth can't be taken back. So I want to be sure you speak the truth. So I was brought in contact with this person, and I didn't know why because, some people you just pass through life and things happen and you depart. And you say, okay, well, you hope you have learned something from the person. You have learned they have learned something from you. However, you're not to be a friend, someone who you're not going to keep in contact with. And it's like a mutual agreement. The point I'm making is this: the spiritual power has brought me in contact with this person again, and I'm just finding out as I try to analyze what happened. Because we had this me and this brother, we had agreed a certain thing we was going to do as far as raising our community. And I don't make promises lightly. So what had happened is that he had another chance to keep his word, to renew the contact since I did contact him. And he failed the test. So I just want to make it clear, I'm going to make this as official record that he failed the test. So you can have a person can have brought in contact for the purpose of being blessed, really having things they have asked for and dreamed for, as far as prosperity and everything. However, you got to be faithful. You got to be true. You got to treat yourself right. You got to treat other people right. And right after this contact, this renewed contact ended, great prosperity was revealed to me. I said, oh, that's why we contacted, because he's supposed to be a part of that, to fulfill our mission that we had promised we was going to do. He think I forgot about it, but no, I haven't forgotten anything. I'm looking every time to keep my word. So the bottom line is this: brother who failed to keep his word. He had another opportunity to renew the spiritual relationship we had, and he flunked it. So that wasn't me. That was the universe giving you an opportunity again. You know. So all I can say is you missed it. You missed it. You didn't see it. We got to really, and this is a message to everyone. You have to really focus on the now, the people you have a relationship with, spiritual, business, whatever relationship you have, because everybody's not going to be with you. Some people are going to pass by, and they're going to miss. There's a test on the earth today. There's a big test going on that everybody's not being revealed to. Hi, Diana. Hablas español? I'm looking to have a Spanish conversation with some Spanish speaker to practice my Spanish. So if you want to do that, that would be great. So I want you to, you're not going to see this, you're not going to see what's happening on the news, on TV, but just go inside your spirit or go outside and look at the skies. Habla español para, yeah, let's see. Uh, Esos tiempos es muy importante, muy importante. hmm So yeah, these are very important times. So if you come across someone who's to share something with you, you need to find out what it is you need to learn from that person. I'm going to speak English because I'm not able to really communicate the way I want to in the Spanish language, but I would like to just speak with you since you're the first one who came on. So just go outside and look at the skies. Look at the skies and see what you see. A lot of things up there are not fixed. They're not fixed. Yes, there are ships up there. And you have to ask yourself, why, what are they there for? You see, I always ask questions. I try to see what's going on. Why was the Space Force created? Why? What purpose was the Space Force created? What did the South Koreans see? What did they see that caused them to create martial law? That sent the nation into a frantic. Why is there no government in France at this moment? Vote of no confidence. The government fell. These are a lot of the things I want to find out what's going on. So I just go in my meditation to find the answers. But a lot of you are called for a very special purpose here. So when you hear a voice that resonates with your purpose, you need to find out what you got to receive from that. What is that? What do you have to receive? That's a message, always a message for you. You have to find out what is the message. What is you being led to do when certain entities communicate with you? Because most things you're going to hear is not outside of you, it's from your own self, that still voice inside. So you have to be quiet. You have to not be around distractions. You have to be not around people who on a low vibe. I think you know what I mean. And remember, if people of low vibe come in your environment, sometimes there's something they even have to teach you. Yes, they can teach you something as well. So don't be so quick to discard people. There's always a lesson, always something to learn from everyone. That's how I live my life. I always ask why. Get deep, not being on the surface of things. I always want to go deep because when I look at the indigenous people in America, I say, man, how do these people survive with a whole system dedicated to destroy them? And then you look at the rulers, they're running scared. There's so much fear. You know, that comes from guilt. Peaceful people are not afraid. Only guilty people have fear. And I don't care how deep your bunker is, there's no hiding place. Yeah, that's why that's the frantic. They got to build these deep bunkers. What you trying to protect yourself from? When it's your time, the bunker is not going to protect you. You know, I think it's because of the guilt, and it's not maybe not their guilt, but the guilt that's in their DNA from the ancestors that has not been corrected. If my ancestors, if let me tell you like this, if my ancestors were responsible for a lot of dastardly deeds, I would correct it as much as I could by giving homage to these people who are surviving, giving love energy first, and any way I could assist them, I'm gonna be available for that. And realizing that everything you have is because it was given to you. The sacrifice of their blood has given you privileges, and you take it for granted, and you disrespect the giver and try to criminalize the givers of your privilege. You know, that's a what they call a reckoning. This is the reckoning. I'm telling you about it right now. You might hear about it later if you are supposed to hear about it. Some people never will hear, never will know because I think they call them NPCs, non-participating characters, people who just have no awareness. Well, not awareness. What's another word? You ever heard this phrase? You ain't got no soul. That's really what's being shared. When you don't try to correct a wrong and evil is prevailing and you don't take sides, you don't make a decision, it shows you have no soul. You're dead. You're dead. So I'm hoping these words reach someone who meant to hear, need to hear them. Let me think of something in Spanish to say to my dear guests. Traiga de ropa, trata de ropa, porque a la playa y en un piscina, in the piscina, traje de baño in the piscina. Esta is ein großer piscina. So I'll leave it with that since I don't have any more comments to address. Peace to the tribes. Hiya, hiya. Greetings, Moors.